guys, welcome to the channel. I have an announcement to make. We are going to have a contest, and the contest is going to be to win one of our CSP hoodies. Yes, this is actually pretty cool. It's nice. When I say cool, it's actually warm. And then we have the really fun stuff on the back. Hopefully you guys can read that all, because I can't remember it all, and it's on the back, so I'll have to look at the video. But what the contest is going to be is a Guess My Numbers contest, and what we're going to do it on is my Camaro ZL1. Now, we've done a lot of modifications to it, and I'm going to show you the rest of the modifications that we've done from where we left off months ago. I know that it's been a long time since I've given an update, and that's really been because we've been so busy, and honestly, I just never got a chance to do it. You've seen it in some of our other videos. It's been on the back burner for a while, and we finally did all the other modifications that we've been looking for. What modifications? Well, I'm going to show you, and then I'm going to tell you more about the contest, how you can win it. So we're going to start off with, this is a 2018 ZL1 automatic, that's with the 10-speed. Modification-wise, we have the Rotofab Big Gulp intake. We have the Nick Williams 103 throttle body, the Congo Performance ported blower with the 2.175-inch pulley. To answer your question, if you were wondering, it is the stock lower pulley. So it is just the upper pulley, the 2.175 upper pulley. Also, we've added Texas Speed heads and a custom camshaft. It's got the Mighty Mouse catch can, which isn't really adding any power, just making sure things are safe. We also have a flex fuel sensor, but we are running only pump gas, so we just use this to measure to make sure that things are correct. And then we have the Cook's 2-inch headers all the way back to the factory exhaust, which even has that like weird crunch thing in it. It's running the stock wheels and tires, so the stock wheel weight, and again it is the 10-speed automatic. And there is one more modification to this thing that you can't really see. She's got the inner chiller. It's up behind the bar. You can't really see it from looking at it dead on, but there is no heat exchanger for the blower anymore. That is just the AC condenser you see there, and this guy is now tied into coolant for the engine coolant, not the coolant going through the blower. What the inner chiller does, for those of you who don't know, is it uses the AC system to cool down the coolant going through the blower. It will take it really, really cold, and like frosty cold, which is pretty cool. So guys, you know the modifications now, what we're going to be looking for. Now, this is how you win this hoodie. First, you have to be a subscriber to our YouTube channel. And you probably want to hop on our Instagram and our Facebook page and be a subscriber there as well. Secondly, you're going to have to watch the series with these videos. There's going to be a couple coming out. And when I say a couple, I mean it's probably going to be 2 or 3 based on the modifications, the progression that we've done. Because we left off a long time ago where we were doing the pulley swap, and, well, we just never really followed up because it's my car, and it got put on the back burner in terms of, like, getting content out for it. But now it's on the front burner, and we're rocking away. So you'll see the pulley progression, what we made from the after doing the pulley upgrade to the heads, cam, inner chiller, and then we upgraded our Rotofab to this bigger Rotofab, and that's the number that we're looking for. It's exactly as I described the car to you now. That's the number that I'm looking for. Now, here's another little trick with our contest, is instead of releasing the numbers in SAE, we are going to release them in standard, so STD. That's what everybody else seems to be doing in the internet world. Our local competition and most of the guys that are advertising numbers, because that correction factor, and it is a good correction factor, yields higher numbers. It's just correcting for a different temperature and whatnot, and it's not making your car any faster. but it does make you happier. Like if you're at 990 rear wheel horsepower SAE, you will be over 1,000 STD standard, and mentally that's like way better. So for this video, the contest, we want the rear wheel horsepower number. Don't care about the torque. The rear wheel horsepower number in standard. So the person closest to that without going over, yes, Price is Right rules, will win this hoodie. Not the one that I'm wearing, but your size shipped to you. And I don't care what size you are. If I have to get one custom made for your fat ass, I will. What you're going to do is you're going to watch a progression of the videos, and at the end of one of the videos, I'm going to give the details of this is the video that you comment in to win. You comment in there, you're the closest to it, guess what? You're getting the hoodie. And if there's a bunch of people that have guessed the same numbers, well, then we'll figure it out. It'll probably be a random of the people that are closest to it, like equally as, you know, far. So with that said, I'm going to get us into the video now, and we're going to start tearing this thing down for the pulley upgrade and see what kind of numbers she makes there, and we'll progress. So definitely subscribe and watch these videos. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull the blower off, and we're going to take it over to Kong because Kong is hooking us up. Again, this is going to be something that Congo Performance offers. You can get the throttle body like I got, the porta blower, snout, and also he will install a pulley free of charge, well, minus the pulley cost, all at the same time. It's a pretty good package. I think it's going to retail, I think it retails that whole combo for $21.68, which is definitely worth it. You can get that through us. We can do the install and tune at the same time. He's local, so we can pull your blower off, take it right on over there, and get it right back, and get you done in a timely manner. Not same day because it does take time to port, but well, same week for sure. And you can end up making another like 60 horsepower if you saw from like my videos, or more actually with the pulley. We're gonna find out what the pulley does. I'm excited. Greg doesn't want to be in the video.
I am now.
There we are. The new pulley. It's a 2.31. We are going with the 2.31 inch pulley because, well, that's what everybody else is doing. Now you can go down to like, I think it's a 217 or something like that. I mean, that would be the best gain. But since everybody else is doing a 231, figure we go here first, and then if we want some more boost, we'll change it out to the 2.2 something, and then maybe a 2.1. Now you can see how the Grip Tech hub here has quite a few little bolts here. It is interchangeable, so basically you undo these guys here, you can pull that thing right off and change it out, and it'll still use the factory belt, which is pretty awesome as well. Okay, she is all back together. As you see, the only change we made was the Grip Tech 2.31 pulley, made in the USA, as most good things are, except for probably about 50% of this car. So whenever you raise the boost, one of the good things that you should add is a catch can. I vented one, specifically Mighty Mouse, made in the USA. We like Mighty Mouse a lot. What the big thing for Mighty Mouse is that it will retain the factory crankcase ventilation system, but under pressure it will vent off using this nice little filter that sits like that. It'll vent off excess crankcase pressure. That way you don't push out seals, because a rear main seal or a front crank seal are a pain in the ass to change. It's horrible, and they make such a mess. But so we're doing that, and get into it. Okay, woo, it's hot. So, just got the car strapped down to the dyno. It is toasty out and humid, and it sucks. But we're going to do what we did for all the other previous pulls. We're going to dyno it, get it tuned, and then we're going to dyno it in the morning for those comparison numbers.
Just like we did on the rest of them, we're going to let it cool down all the way, warm it up to like 180 degrees, then run it right then and there, so we have the good apples to apples comparison and taking heat soak out of the equation. So right now we're going to tune it. So we'll do that. So the initial pull was 680 horsepower, 705 foot-pounds of torque. The last pull that I had was 670 foot-pounds of torque. So we're up 35 torque and we're up like 15 horsepower because it was 665. And you can see it pulled some timing up top. And we're going to correct all that and see what kind of numbers she actually puts down when she's all tuned tomorrow morning. So in our tuning process here, you can see the effect of heat soak killing the numbers up top, and it just gets worse and worse. Both of those were pretty clean pulls. Like, look at that torque. We are up 40 foot-pounds. We didn't really get into the high end yet. We got to let her cool down because these blowers are kind of inefficient, especially as it gets into the high end. And I don't know if we're going to hit that 700 mark, but 680 is probably attainable. Results are in.
So guys, the initial pull was actually pretty close. We got to 678 after like detuning it a little bit. There's probably a little bit more to be had, but I didn't want to push it. And 712 foot-pounds of torque. That's actually really good. So I mean, I think we can call it 680, 712 if we want to like finagle the numbers, but really 678 and 712 on that 2.31-inch pulley. What I am finding is that there's a lot of extra heat. Now, it is hot right now. It is like a bajillion degrees. So I think that maybe when we get to cooler weather, it might do a little bit better, or might hold the power band out a little bit nicer. But like, unfortunately, it's hot right now, so we can't really find that out. The air temperature is 87.47 degrees. It is very, very toasty with almost 60% humidity. It's not exactly the best day to be doing this. So guys, you just saw the pulley-only results. Now this is a 2.31 pulley, so there is a 217, but I suspect that you'll actually run into some fueling issues at that point if you don't have a camshaft or meth injection. So going beyond this point, I don't believe is actually feasible. Side note, this is from the future. So with that said, I hope you guys stay involved in this series of videos, because next up we're going to start the heads, cam, and inner chiller process, and then get results out for you guys. And if you're still interested in this contest, you definitely want to pay attention to these videos, because the day is coming where you're going to need to make your comment below in order to get this fancy CSP hoodie. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.